Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I got another design team package, yay, from Brillian House Store on AliExpress. And it's all cute, and I did make samples, haha! So let's get started. Over the holiday weekend, I made some samples and then I finished up one or two things yesterday because you know sometimes you'll start something and then you just needed a day or two break to come back to it, and then you're like, I'm hitting my stride. Yeah, I'm hitting my stride. Alrighty, so in this design team package, I was so happy. All right, she sent me some dies that were designed by Nicole, these three. This time I kept the label that she also labels it, which is so nice. When she sends me the package, she puts who the designer is. In this case, it's Nicole Silhouette, and this is the 3D window box card, and it comes with this window box. She added this little window component if I wanted to use it, and then some flowers, super cute flowers. All right, let me do a little measurement on this real quick. The box itself well, 3 3/4 by 5. I should probably, yeah, I'm gonna do it with the sample, measure out the sample. So that's that one. And then next up from Nicole comes the bag topper here with the handcrafted with care with a label, super cute. This bag topper measures 5 by 5 1/4. And then also there's this whole window set, interactive, with these little shutters. The window itself, yeah, it is a window. Window pane is 2.5 by 1.5. All the way out, it comes out to 3 1/4. So this does fit on a Slimline, which is what I used it for. Then she added this extra piece, which mirrors exactly on top of this. So you don't have to cut here. You can layer it up if you want. You can cut these off and do all kinds of things. You know, the only thing that would have like made this absolutely perfect if I had an outline in the back to then put something behind here in this shape. Am I making sense? Because when I cut this here, I am getting all these pieces. I don't have a solid piece behind. Okay, hopefully I'm making sense to you guys. Alrighty, so let me show you, and then, okay, let me do the dies first, and then I'll go into the samples. Then she sent me another one of the stub set. Remember this that I had gotten with the last design team haul from her? It was, I think it was only 4. This time, it's a whole nested series, which is so cute. Too cute. The largest one, I believe, is 6 by 6, yes. And then the smallest one is 7/8 of an inch square. And so it nests all the way in. And what did I make with it? Oh, I did not. Funny, haha, I did not make an easel. I was so tempted to, but I was like, I already made an easel the last time. But I did make a little baby card with this. This is just a nested set. So this is not designed by Nicole Silhouette. And then she sent me 2 awesome stamp sets. Stamp with the coordinating die, yes. And they are from a designer named Tanya. This one is called the Daisy Bee Stamp and Die. And I didn't look at the name of this one, but I will link it below. Let's call it Pigs on a Farm, because that's exactly what I did. This is awesome. Stamped well, which was nice. For something that's not photopolymer, it's stamped very well, including the sentiments, which you will see in my samples. Alrighty, so let's start off with this one. So I'm gonna show you my favorite card first, because I just love this. I made a Slimline Pigs on a Farm. You know, I told you guys, if you've been watching my videos, I told you I have this farm thing in my mind. The farm came to life when I got this stamp set, because I had the barn, I had the little milk jug, the sunflower. I just did not have the stamp. And then she sent me this stamp set, and I'm looking at it going, wait a second. Serendipity. So here, this is a little bit taller. It's 4 1/4 by 9 Slimline with a seam building, and it's an easel. Yeah. And this is on 110 pound. It had to be 110 pound cardstock because this thing is like super solid. And the fence, okay. So as you can see how the pig stamp well? This, again, using one of my phrases from, yeah, Concord and Ninth banner. I have it right here, so I might as well show you. And then the Hogs and Kisses, that's from this set. And look how it's stamped clearly. Nice and clean. I heat embossed it, and it's wonderful. So now the fence and the Hogs and Kisses, that's from this set. And look how it's stamped clearly. Nice and clean. I heat embossed it, and it's wonderful. So now the fence and the fence in the barn, that's from My Favorite Things. And the sunflower with the milk jug and this little, do I have it on me? It's from Elizabeth Craft Design. I will link it below. I've shown you this before in one of my hauls, but I'll link it below, seeing that I'm mentioning it here. It sells both at Elizabeth Craft Design, but I believe her 20% is now done. But you can also get it on scrapbook.com. So cute, 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 cute. And my pigs, I kind of did, I had to look up Copic coloring, like a coloring idea, because this, I've not colored a pig before. You know, my Copic coloring, it is, I'm going to go from memory. Let me see. R00, R02, and E11, E11. That's the color combinations I used here. The pigs came out just adorable, adorable. And this one, I used the little headpiece here, which is just so cute. It reminds me, actually, because I have the card here. It reminds me of this. I had to use it. When I saw this little piece, I was like, come on. So I just cut it out with the die, trimmed it, and then put it on the little piggy. I think this thing makes me smile so much. Just everything just came together. And this paper, I will link the paper below too. I just bought a few single sheets of this to have the look of the farm without me having to make it. You know what I mean? Take a bunch of planks and color it. No. But I had such great joy making this. And the background here, this little hill is a stencil from Lawn Fawn. The clouds and the hill. I will link that, seeing that I am saying it. Came together very nicely. This whole grass coloring, if you're interested, is crackling campfire mixed with a little bit of, on the front here, is mixed with, oh goodness, my brain is going blank, speckled egg. So this is crackling campfire mixed with speckled egg. Speckled egg is also used for the clouds. I decided not to make it super bright. I saw an example with somebody just using speckled eggs for the cloud, and I like how it makes the cloud not so bright that this now stands up and then the clouds are in the back. So that's speckled egg for the cloud on a Slimline stencil. And here, like I said, speckled egg mixed with crackling campfire. In here, this is crackling campfire only. This fence is also My Favorite Things. And look how the fence, I layered it up on 110 pound cardstock. That's what's holding this Slimline easel. And I got the idea from seeing, I think it was 2 or 3 videos of a Slimline easel card. And I was like, wait a second, I can do that. I've been making easel cards. I just didn't make a Slimline version. But cute, right? Love it. I love this card so much. It just makes me smile every time I see it. And I love how the pigs are here. And the proportions are not way off. We're having 1 brand, 2 brand, 3 different brands working together. Plus this, the sentiment. I think it's a match made in heaven. Did I say that? Serendipity. Now, let's go with the bees. The bees, super duper cute. It's only 2 though, so this is not like, you know, 3, 4 different bees. And I had used, I'll show you my sample now instead of just yapping away. This is a mini Slimline card with the bees. Guys, I like this one too. Come on. Tell me this is not cute. On this card, which has a whole lot going on, it does. So first up, here are the bees. I did use a combination of Copics and Ohuhu alcohol ink markers, and for the yellow, and then for the wings I used BG10, BG11, I believe, and some stickles. Stickles is what's going to give it all that cute little wing glittery detail. Okay, I love this so much. But if you guys are like, what's that in the background? I did show you from my scrapbook.com haul, or what's it, Altenew. This embossing folder. Now, I have embossing folders. Do you ever see me using them? No, because I don't know. I just don't think of pulling them out. But this one I loved so much that I definitely pulled it out, and I don't regret it in the least bit. Look at that detail. This is a little strip. So I cut it 6 by 6, and then I cut it down to fit for my Slimline card. But come on, this is beyond gorgeous. So this is their Daisy Bed by Altenew, and I think it's a perfect marriage with AliExpress. You know, I did the bees, I did the jar, I did the little honey pot. Sweet, that's from right here. It, again, heat embossed, white heat embossed on black cardstock. Emboss using my Wow Ultra Fine or Super Fine, white super fine embossing powder. When it comes to sentiments, you have to use those fine detail or super fine embossing powder to get it to look not like a big blob. Okay, and I will link that as well. I linked it the other day, but I'll link it again. Here, this little honeycomb insert strip, that's from My Favorite Things. And I just think this is so cute. And then the frame around it, the little slimline frame, that's from Cat Scrappiness. I hope you guys went to Cat Scrappiness during when I did those steals and deals, because she had that 20% off. It applied to the already 40% off marked down Slimline dies. Yeah, they're like between 40 to 48% off, plus the additional 15% that she had. Super, super cute. So this card measures, give it to you in a second, 3.5 by 6 1/8. The bees, they're about 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 by 1 3/4 inches. Isn't that cute? You know, I know I'm like, yeah. I know I'm kind of resistant to the mini Slimline, but I think I'm embracing it now. And I created a whole scene with it. I thought before, you know, it would just be stick an image and it's done. But in this instance, we have the flowers in the background. We have the frame. Down here, I grounded it using the honeycomb. I put the jar, I put the 2 bees, and I think it creates a whole scene, right? Super, super cute. I did pop it up. So that's the second example. I just love it so much. This background. Oh, super duper cute. Cute embossing folder. Makes me want to use embossing folders. Next up, let's go with this box so I can show you what it looks like. Hello. I love this. You can tell I had fun crafting all these examples. So it becomes a box, which is about 1/2 inch deep. And then it becomes a shadow box front. So it's, okay, window box. And you flip it up. I put it on a card base, and then here I can put the sentiment for the card. So the card base, I'm going to tell you now, because that's the same size as the box. 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. Cute, right? And then in this, I could have kept the box solid, but what I did do, because it did take me, I'm not gonna say it was like, oh, super, super quick. That's just my extra flowers that I had cut out. Of course, I'm keeping it in here. I'm not gonna throw those out. These are nice, cute little bitty flowers. So I put them in a little baggie. So to make the box for the top, you take this piece, then you drop this in to cut this window out. Then I backed it. with some acetate. That's how I got this window box. Kind of reminds me of, like, you know, how they say the shadow box. And then, so I didn't use this because, you know, I just thought, I don't know. I could have, but no, I just didn't. I just didn't. And here are the flowers. The flowers are right here. This now, super cute image. You have seen me color this already on a different example. It's from Trinity Stamps, the little gnome. Then I just, you know, I layered in here because I had that whole 1/2 inch. I layer up the inside as if I was doing a regular box card. So what I did was, this set of leaves is to the front. Then there's a little distance. Then a ton of foam dots, about 3 layers deep to get to the back. So that's how I achieved the height. And the foam I used was didn't cost me much to layer all that up. It's my Dollar Tree foam. Found in the automotive section of Dollar Tree. Super cute. Then this Best Partner Ever. That's just a stamp from my stash. Heat embossed just to cover, just to, 1, put a sentiment, and 2, I had so much grass. But I think this is adorable. Super duper cute. And I did pop it on a 110-pound pink cardstock from Michaels, so it can stand up too. So if you gave this as a gift to somebody, it could just be standing up, you know, at their desk or craft table. Cute. Because with something like this, with all the weight, even though it's foam dots and all this stuff, this still has weight. Can't put it on like just regular 65-pound cardstock. It'll start bending and doing all kind of stuff. So in this instance, this little part here, that's 110-pound cardstock, okay? And stands up perfectly fine. So 110-pound cardstock, think of 110-pound cardstock like a thinner chipboard, not as strong as chipboard, but functions pretty much like chipboard. That's why I use 110-pound cardstock for that. So that's that example. Oh, I just love this so much with the pink. Oh, you guys, the pig, the bee, just love it. Next up, oh, let me show you the, from Nicole, the bag topper. So I just had some bows from Hobby Lobby, and here's the bag topper. I had this little colored image of a unicorn. I use a die from my stash. Happy birthday. Pink and Maine, I believe. I will link it below, seeing that I just said it. And this is 5 by 4 3/4. Super duper cute. And then this is another die from my stash. And you don't have to go all the way out. See how this is a package that's about 4 inches wide. It still works. It doesn't have to be exactly out here. You could just put, in this case, I just had this set of bows and I just covered it up with this. Super duper cute. Love this, love this, love this. Next up, I have from Nicole as well. This is that mirror, that window, the cute little window. So I made this whole scene. I use a brick Slimline. I'm pretty sure I've shown you this brick before. I got this a long time ago. I'll see if I can find it and then link it below. Super cute. It's a little bit longer, but because of the sizing and the distance, I just trimmed it down. So this Slimline is actually, let's call it a midi Slimline, 8 by 3 3/4. Just to not have so much empty space up here with the brick. And then this home is from Honeybee Stamps. So it's a 3-layer die set. This welcome, that's just a stamp from my stash, heat embossed. These flowers, that's that Concord and 9th flower that I had shown you in a recent haul from scrapbook.com with the flowers with the hummingbirds. That's that flower set I showed you. I showed you this before on some other example. So this is another version of it. And then there's the window. So what I did, I cut the full window, then I layered up the small window, this one, on top of the red. So I cut this whole thing out solid red, then cut that out in white and layered it on top. Now to get the background where I had a little bit of yellow distress oxide in the back, I had to take this one, trace it out, then trim it. Yeah, I know. To keep it solid. So that's where I was saying it would be nice if I had a solid for back here, because with that, then I could always, you could really customize it, because if I had this on top of this, you would see the brick and it would just be too much of this pattern with that pattern, and you know, it's already busy right here. But I think it's cute. It's supposed to be like the house with the window with the flowers representing home. Yeah. And I put it on a gray background. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. Cute with the flowers. And then last, I have the, oh, so when I showed you that bag topper, I didn't show you this with the bag topper. Yeah, I showed you before the video started, but that was that. I didn't use the handcrafted because I wanted to do the happy birthday. Now onto the stub, the square stub nested die set. Another cutie, I think. So in this instance, I didn't go the card base using my 1, 2, 3 punch board from the previous video. Let me show you because I have it right here. I'm filming a few videos at the same time, seeing that I have to go do somber things with my friend tomorrow. Here is the 1, 2, 3 punch board. And I like the 1, 2, 3 because I get the distance, which helped to make this. See how it extends? This is a 6x6 card base. So this is 6x6. So I went one down, which is about, I believe this is the example, 5 3/4. Did I go 5 3/4? Yep, 5 3/8. So I may have gone about this size in, the third size in, layered it up, and I made this cute baby card. I had made a baby mini album a while back, and I had the dies from it. And so I pulled those out. Then I had this whole baby. This is a older paper set from Prima. Heaven Sent, I believe. And I just used some older papers, so I'm not going to mention these because I'm not even sure you can find it, but super duper cute with the baby and then the little horse. This is Kaisercraft. I'm not sure you can find this either, but super duper cute. This circular part, though, that you can find. This is a nested scallop circle die set from Waffle Flower. I will link it below because of the detail. It has like this, you know, almost kind of like my favorite blanket Slimline. It has that pierced detail to go with the whole baby thing. I hope you guys like this because I love this so much. And that bow, this is from Hobby Lobby. On sale this week, a set of bows. I put it here with the little onesie and then put some dots, and these dots, these enamel dots, again, Hobby Lobby. The baby, that's also Kaisercraft, and I'm not sure you can be able to find this. Kaisercraft is out of Australia, and I mean, I used to see them a lot. Now I don't see them as much as I used to, so don't know. Here's a 6x6 card. And it goes like so in the card, in the envelope, 6x6 card. Here's a 6x6 envelope, thank you very much. And it fits in the envelope like so. So that's super cute. Love this set. So if you had gotten the set the last time, now you're seeing the nested set. You know, I didn't bring the other set to measure it. I'll let you guys know in another video if that first nested set works with this, because if it's a little bit off, then that may actually be a good thing. Sometimes you may not want the distance to be like this. You want the distance to be much tighter. So, you know, sometimes that's a nice thing in nested sets when they do 2 sets of it and the 2 sets go 1/8 of an inch instead of 1/4 of an inch. Yeah. And what I was planning on doing, but the time just got away from me, why I thought about making an album, I was going to use this to represent a stamp, and then one of these smaller ones here as a label. Yeah, that would be a good idea. All right, let me show you what I'm saying. So I was thinking on the 6x6. No, too big. That's the label. Down here, stamp. You see? I just got, just the time got away from me. But isn't that cute? That's another option as well. That's why it's nice to have something like this. So you could get out of this set, you could do the card to mail, label, you know, do it all pretty. And then you could do this part. And you could take a real stamp and put it there, or, you know, write your information on the back flap here, and then put the stamp here, or maybe do two, and I don't know, maybe not this part, but definitely the label. In terms of, you know, going to the post office, it may not be one stamp at this size. It's going to be a little bit bigger, but super cute, right? I love this little baby card. I have not done something. I love these kind of colors. Love these kind of colors. It's like yellow and the pinks. It reminds me of like Easter without, it's kind of like continuing Easter. Alrighty guys. So I hope you liked or loved my samples. I worked on them, as you can see. This was not like a 2-second, oh, she just turned them out. No, I did not just turn them out. I was working away over the holiday weekend and crafting, a little bit of barbecuing, but boy, and a little bit of shopping too, I'm not gonna lie. But boy, this is good. I love this. You guys just don't know how happy I am that I got this step set and it works. Everything works. You'll see the farm again. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video. Check out Brillian House Store. They are awesome. Alrighty, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.